Okay.
What do you think, buddy?
I think I'm good. Oh, open this guy. Some product placement. So, I heard this thing's like a bat signal for goth chicks, so trying to get one to fly into my life.
And blue collar wannabes.
Beats a rock and a sock.
Jesus.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Welcome to episode 4. How do you say your last name?
Ernstes, you dick.
Chris Ernstes. Ernie Boys.
No, we don't say Ernie Boys. We don't say Ernie Boys. Ernie Boys is dead. It died.
What?
It's Christopher Ernstes. They call me Ernie or Old Pop.
No, the rock and the sock thing. No, I was saying like catch a goth chick with one of these, like, you know, because they're like a bat. They transform and stuff. So growing up in rural fucking Alabama, I know how to catch bats. Yeah. So you use a rock and a sock. So you get like a tube sock.
Okay.
You put a rock down in there. You tie a knot. Okay. And then you start clapping. And because the bats echolocate.
This is fake.
No, swear to God. Because the bats echolocate, they start coming around when you're clapping. Mm-hmm. And then whenever they start coming around, you take the rock and sock, you throw it up in the air, and they'll hit it.
This isn't real.
Yes, they'll hit it, and their teeth get stuck in the sock, and the rock weighs more than they do, so it'll just pull them down, and you can catch bats that way.
I'll give you $100 if you show me how.
A monster's much easier.
I don't want to do this show anymore. Where did you learn that?
Dude, I don't know. Just it's some country shit, dude. I guess
I'm country. I come from a cornfield. We've never thrown socks.
You never caught bats before because you were bored?
No, we just go inside.
Yeah, so that's how you can catch bats. I just leave the bats alone, okay? It's not great. They don't like it. They don't appreciate it, but
leave them be.
Leave them be.
Okay, I'm glad we went that direction. I did not know that about you.
That's what I'm gonna start calling these.
Rockin' socks.
Rockin' socks. There
Rockin'
you go.
socks, baby.
Rockin' socks. Are you giving me a rockin' sock?
Wow.
Okay. So
thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for coming on, man. I really appreciate it. Everybody who does this show for me right now is like doing me a solid.
It doesn't feel like it though.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Because we're boys.
Homies, yeah. But everybody who does this right now, because it has 0 following, no audience.
So you need a following for this.
I do need a following for this.
It'll be on my story.
I don't know if your following is going to like me all that much, dude. I'm already talking about catching goth chicks with rocks and socks, dude.
So what's been going on, big guy?
Is that me? Is that you?
No, I set my phone over there like a gentleman on a podcast.
Whatever. I don't care. It's not that kind of podcast, dude. Do what you want.
Doing
the podcast.
The cha-cha. It's going to be the best episode you had so far, man.
It really is.
No offense. The other guests were great. They were fantastic.
No, they're rad. But Les is very like soft spoken. He really didn't. He was very shy about it. He was like, man, you gonna make me do this? I was like, absolutely, dude. Because he definitely did me a solid because that's not Les's thing. But Les is such a rad tattooer, dude. He's the one who did my back and stuff.
Okay.
So I wanted him on the podcast, and he did it for me. And then my next guest was Tim Stout. Tim Stout gets a little low sometimes just because his voice is very, you're definitely more of a bubbly personality.
This is my wheelhouse.
Yeah, we're mixing it up a little bit, which is good. So what part of Indiana are you from?
The belly button, man. So like 30.
I'm sorry. The what?
It's the belly button of Indiana. We are, okay, so you can't see this. So Indiana is shaped like a fucked up boot, right? Indianapolis is square in the middle, and then right down below that, the belly button.
I almost spit out my drink.
Shelbyville, man.
Okay, Shelbyville.
Big cornfield, yep.
Big cornfield. Dude, you have amassed a huge following on your social platforms.
I got a couple people. Yeah.
So coming from such a small place, is Shelbyville small or is it just rural?
It's very small.
It's small and rural. It's
very small and rural.
Okay. Yeah. When you started, how did it start? How did your social media start? Because for those who don't know, Chris is a content creator. Is that the right word for it?
Yeah, that's the one I prefer.
Content creator? Yeah. Okay, cool. Not influencer.
God, if I'm influencing anybody, put your phone down, bro, and go outside.
So Chris is a content creator.
Yeah.
You've been doing it for how long now?
I got 6 years in it, dude.
6 years.
6 years.
So how did it start? Like, how did this whole thing? Because It's big. How many followers do you have?
We just went to 2.4 million on Facebook. Jeez. And I've got 1.7 on TikTok. And before Daddy Zuck decided to take away my Instagram,
Damn, Zuck.
300,000 followers over on Instagram. And you know, man, Instagram is so hard to build. It's so hard to build.
Aside from YouTube, I'd say it's the hardest platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, by far. Yeah.
Agreed.
It took me, since I've had my Instagram, to get to 270,000. I can't remember because it keeps going up and down. I don't know what's happening. I've hit 300 3 different times.
Oof.
So I don't know what's happening. But yeah, I've had mine since Instagram started pretty much. What was that? 12 years ago, 13 years ago, so about 15 years ago.
Yeah.
So I've had it for that long, and it's taken me that long to build it. So to lose 300K is like, dude, that's awful. It
was a knife in the chest, dude.
That's like
you work so hard to get where you are, and you know that it's a hard platform to gain.
It's awful.
Oh, honestly, dude, you just wake up one morning and you're like, I get to check Instagram, and it doesn't exist anymore, and you're just like, oh. Maybe I logged in wrong, you know. No, they took it, dude. It's gone.
What for?
So how do I word this nicely? A douchebag reported me for copywriting his video. Now, this was a 2.5 minute video, and I pulled 2.3 seconds out of it. Literally 2.3 seconds is what I clipped. And I put 1:14 behind it.
Okay.
Okay. He has 1,200 followers.
So what was his problem with
that? It wasn't fair use. So he claimed copyright on it.
It's the internet.
And in their terms and conditions, that is under fair use. Without investigating it, they pulled me.
Oh.
Immediately pulled me. And I'm just like, dude, and that affected my Facebook in October, man. They demonetized me in October for a month. I missed out on $16,000 purely based off of him going, he didn't tag me in that video. Well, it wasn't your video anymore, bud. You know, 16 grand,
dude,
just gone.
It's
crazy, still wonky.
Dude.
Yeah.
That sucks, dude. Fuck, 16K.
Yeah.
That's what you missed because of them.
Because of that. Oh. And ever since then, my views have been cut in half. Monetization's been cut in half.
Because that is what you do for a living, right? You don't have your other job anymore, do you?
No.
You went full-time content creator, didn't you?
I was able to quit my job. It'll be 2 years in April.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
So you went full-time content creator. And to think that what you do for a living is always sort of like, I feel like there's always this sort of impending doom hanging over your head.
It's very fickle.
Yeah, like this. Like it could go away at any minute just because they decide to change a few things.
I think that's what I like about it, though, man. It makes my balls tingle. I'm just like, is today the day? And then like, you don't know if you're gonna make $50 or if you're gonna make 2,000. You don't know. But you're betting on yourself. You know what I mean?
I get it.
I grew up with so in my town. You kind of asked where it started. I come from a town to where it's not okay to be loud or different. It's kind of like dad was a farmer, mom takes care of the house, there's pigs out back.
Yeah.
Right. My parents never told me to shut up. Like they just let me be a kid, bro. They let me be whoever I wanted to be. And that transitioned into my teenage years. And here we are sitting 36 years old making videos for people.
Yeah, but like, how did it start? Like, so you had social media before you decided to start making content for the purpose of getting followers. I'm sure you had social media just to have social media, right?
Yeah. So my first itch came from, it was 2017, 2016. It was whenever the Big Mouth filter came out on Snapchat. Do you remember that one?
Oh, yeah. What's his name? Still uses that.
Okay.
He's got a few characters. It's like Ricky and the Boss or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's whenever I started writing my first jokes. Okay. And I put videos out. And in my small town, people are like, dude, you should start making videos. And I'm like, that's gay. I'm not going to do that. We're not going to make videos. Okay.
Wink, wink.
And so that was the first itch. Whenever COVID hit in 2019, little sob story for you. I was working for a company called Plymate.
Shout out Plymate.
Yeah, shout out Plymate. Gang, gang. Grandfather passed.
Oof. Okay.
Went to his funeral. Came back. This is when COVID is peaking. Okay. So I come back after, what was that term?
You guys got to have a funeral during COVID.
It was right on the cusp
Gotcha.
of Zoom funerals.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Bereavement is over now.
Zoom funeral. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But that's a rad band name. Go ahead.
Bereavement is over. I come back the next day after putting my grandfather in the ground. They fire me.
Oh.
That day. They're like, sorry, man, the route has shrunk so much because we can't get into buildings anymore. I'm like, I'll work anywhere in the plant, like anything. Like I got to have a job, right? And they're like, sorry, buddy. Well, obviously nobody's hiring during COVID. Mm-hmm. So I start thinking about the videos and I'm like, I'm just going to do it, man. So I jump on TikTok. It was super popular in 2019. Everybody's inside doing it. And I start closing my garage, bro, because I'm embarrassed. I don't want nobody to see me. I'm making sure everybody's in the house, bro. And I'm like, don't bother me while I'm making my videos. And I went from 60,000 followers to my son walking into the garage, and I'm doing a metal video, a lip sync to it.
Oh, yeah, the lip syncing thing was popular. Yeah.
Very. And I see him just thrashing, dude. Thrashing. It was an ADTR song, right?
Oh, did I remember?
Just thrashing.
You know which one it was?
Second Sucks, I believe.
Second Sucks is a banger. That's a fucking ass beater.
Oh, swear,
that song
bro.
Rolls. That song's sick.
So he's getting down to this, and he looks at me and is like, can I do a video with you, Dad? He's 7, so this adorable little kid. And I'm like, yeah, come on up here, buddy. Yeah. And that first video went for, I think, 6 million views.
Wait.
In 24 hours.
Hold on. The first video that you made with Colton.
The very first video, it's documented.
Went 6 million
immediately
in 24 hours.
24 hours, man. And the next day, and obviously, so I was one of those parents, he wasn't allowed to see the comments. He didn't have social media, anything like that. But I told him how well it did. And I'm like, did you have fun? He's like, yeah, we're going to do it again today, right? And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. The chemistry was perfect because I was like, you pick the songs that we do. I won't pick anything. You get to pick everything we do, man.
That's sick.
Second video pops off 3 million.
What?
500,000, 600,000, 64 million hits.
What was 64 million? Do you not want to say?
It was Justin Timberlake.
Was it really?
I don't want to now. Yeah, that song.
Okay.
64 million. And it was because at the end of the video, he surprised me and he kissed me on the cheek and then smiled at the camera. And it lit like wildfire. We went from 60,000 followers.
And you got an actual like organic reaction to when he kissed you on the cheek. You were okay, I got it.
He surprised the shit out of me. Like you see me light up in the video after he did it because like I didn't expect he was going to do it. He was the producer, dude. He got to do whatever he wanted in these videos.
That's sick.
And we went from 60,000 followers to 1 million in 3 months.
That's crazy numbers.
It was wild. It was a really fun time.
Okay, so you're at 1 million followers. Mm-hmm. When did you start? Like, how did you figure out the monetization to make money? Like, how did that come about? Like, I mean, obviously you were like, I'm going to lean into this to make money, right? Because you had just lost your job and your videos start doing well. Did you have to go figure out how to set up monetization? Was it already there? Like, I mean,
everything's hidden. So, or at least it was. And this is before the TikTok shop and you're selling stuff.
Oh, the TikTok shop.
Believe it or not, TikTok doesn't pay very well. Everybody thought.
I believe it.
Yeah. So everybody thought I was just making,
they
hand
thought you
over
were raking
fist.
it in.
Yeah. He's got 1 million followers, so he's got to be rich now. And that's not the way the internet works.
It's not.
All my money came from doing live feeds. Okay. Right. If somebody is infatuated enough with the character that you portray to them, right? For whatever reason, people on the internet, thank you for doing it. Keep doing it. They will give you money. They just gift you.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So like balloon animals will pop up or a cowboy hat will pop up on your head or whatever. That's real time money that they're just giving you.
I'm going live on TikTok later.
And what I did was I found out that you can make $4,000 in 2 hours.
What?
Yeah.
You were making $4,000 in like 2 hours?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
And now, and it wasn't even like panhandling where you're like, make sure you guys gift or make sure you guys sub or anything like that. just talking back and forth, just like this with whoever I had in the room with me, man. And people were like, I love it. And then as soon as you would say somebody's name, they're like, hey, do this for me. You would just say their name or say happy birthday. And they'd be like, gift.
Really?
Yeah.
That's insane. That's
so you
crazy.
So you didn't have to panhandle. You didn't have to be a different person to earn their trust almost. You know what I mean? That's whenever it became real.
What an interesting way to make money.
It was nuts.
I didn't know you could do that until right now.
Yeah. Coming into the game of content creation, and Jennifer will tell you this, my wife, by the way.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Shouts out, Jennifer.
I never had any want to make money or any like I'm gonna make money on this app.
Well, lots of money. I mean, obviously you were going to start making video content to get money, right?
Yeah,
because you leaned into the video thing after you lost your job, right?
I think that was a way to carry. Dude, I was super depressed. Just
Right.
lost Papaw, you know.
But
lose
once
your
you
job.
started making money, it became like I
that
understand.
gear shifts.
Yeah.
It shifts. I never thought I'd see a red cent, and then you start seeing thousands of dollars come in, and you're like, man, this is different, bro.
Yeah. You see, like I need money, and then you see tens of dozens of dollars coming in.
And then, you know, Facebook hit. Everybody was like, Facebook's where you need to be, bro.
I remember you telling me about this.
Yeah.
You switched from TikTok to Facebook, right? Because you were big on TikTok. That's
Huge.
I think that's when I met you, wasn't it?
I was just coming off TikTok.
You were just coming off of TikTok and leaning into Facebook.
Yeah. So TikTok introduced what they call the TikTok shop. And I'm just not a sellout, man. I mean, if I get a sponsored brand deal, you know, we would do something like that. I'm just going to hold this here. We would do something like that. But hey man, this chair can hold 320 pounds. It's only $4.99 on TikTok shop. I'll ship it to your house. It's my favorite thing. That's gay. I ain't doing that. I'm not a sellout. You know what I mean?
But I mean, I think that some people just aren't as talented, and they're just trying to find a way like anybody else.
And I understand that. And if that's what you're doing to make your money,
Yeah,
I get it.
I think that's what a lot of people are doing on there, honestly.
Well, not everybody has that. I'm going to call it a charisma to them.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
Not everybody's got like a sort of like a pop, like that's perfect. Yeah. They don't have that.
So I left TikTok high and dry, dude. Quit it cold turkey. Went to Facebook. Struggled for 6 months. Could not catch traction on the algorithm. Thought my days of content creation was done, but I'm going to keep doing it because I like it. And
Colton, you ready to sing some songs about it?
right. So video finally catches, and it's of I don't know if you've seen it or not. It's my biggest video, and continuously is my biggest. Young lady walks on, and she goes, "Can anybody tell me what these are?"
This.
Video went for 64 million views. Again, it felt like TikTok all over again.
That's a stupid number. I can't even.
It went nuts.
I've gotten close to 1 million views on a video once, but 64 million views.
It went nuts, man.
That's viral.
And they just introduced me into the monetization program where I was only allowed to make, you're capped at $1,200 a month.
What?
Right. But whenever you're struggling,
True.
I'm like, holy shit, I'm paying rent with these videos, bro.
Yep.
Well, then the door busted open and they're like, now you're in the content monetization program. It's unlimited. There is no cap. If you make $1 million this month, you make $1 million. Do whatever you want. And I saw my first check come in for $4,000. And I'm like, wow, I quit my job.
Is that when you quit? Yeah.
Because I knew it was going to be consistent. I couldn't miss. Every time I posted a video, it was at least 1 million views. Could not miss.
That's sick.
Next month comes in $13,000, $18,000, $25,000, $32,000.
That's amazing.
And the next thing you know, you're sitting over $200,000 for the year, and you're going, what is life, bro?
All I did was make videos.
I just made people smile, bro. That's all it is. You just make people feel good for 30 seconds out of the shitty day that we all have.
Yeah.
Right? If I can take your attention away from that for 15 seconds, I did my job.
That's awesome.
Did my job, man.
What a way to live, dude.
It's been a lot of fun. It's been a blessing.
Yeah.
It's been a blessing. I'm giving my kids stuff that I didn't have that opportunity
100%.
for. You know?
Yeah.
So
for sure.
It's been fantastic, dude.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I came from a trailer park as a kid. You know what I mean? Little bitty town, trailer park. Nobody likes you because you're loud. Your ears are too big. And now you're just like, now you have to see me everywhere.
I got the big ears too, bud. I got them too.
I could have flown away as a kid, bud.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, content creation is what I love, man.
That's
sorry, I kind of went off on a tangent.
No, you're good. You're good. It's a fucking rad story, especially knowing a little bit about where you came from.
Yeah.
Chris has a dark past. You know, he comes from a not so great place. Do you want to talk about some of that?
Yeah, we can jump into a little bit of that.
Yeah.
It's something that I've shared a little bit.
I was going to say, you have shared some of this before on the internet. So I'm going to kind of let you guide it a little bit.
Oh, we're going to fuck it right in the face. We're doing it right now.
Okay. Because I didn't know how much Chris wanted to indulge with this part of his life. But yeah, like heroin.
Yeah. So I started on Vicodin. Found out that Vicodin was amazing. Then I found out that Xanax.
It's not amazing. Don't take it. It's not amazing.
Yeah, fake news, bud. It'll ruin your life.
Don't do it.
Then I paired that with Xanax. And then, I hooked up with this girl and she was like, why are you doing both of those when this, being heroin, has the same effect, bud, and it works faster. It's also cheaper. So I started doing heroin for pretty close to 3 years, man.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. And I'm not proud to say this, and I know a lot of the people are gonna think down on me, and I've never shared this. 2 years into being with Jennifer, I was a drug addict. I was still on heroin.
Was it scary the first time you did it? Were you, or
I had a panic attack before I passed out.
You passed out after you did it for the first time?
Oh yeah, I nodded right out, dude. Fell on the ground and all kinds of shit. I was in a chair and slumped. I thought I was dying. Whew. But it was the most euphoric thing at the time that I had ever felt from a drug. You know what I mean? So whenever I finally woke up,
you want to do that again?
Doing it again.
To come from that to where you are now, like knowing you, because I never knew that Chris. I know the Chris now, and the Chris now, I can honestly say that you're a completely different person, because the Chris that I know now, I can, with my full chest, sit here and be like, Chris would never do that.
Would never.
You know what I mean? You're a completely different person then.
Sure.
Then how long have you been clean?
I'm going on 14 years. It'll be 14 years in September, dude.
Congratulations.
Thanks,
buddy.
man.
The 14 years clean, dude.
14 years.
Fucking
Isn't that dope?
Dude, that's amazing. Dude, you're...
It's so cool, dude.
Dude, you're a fucking role model over here, dude. Fucking kicked fucking heroin, 14 years clean.
Yeah, dude, just double sick.
But it's double sick, dude. Fucking double sick. Making people smile on the internet, making a bunch of money, making people smile on the internet.
Yeah.
Giving your kids a great life. Making people smile on the internet. You're killing it, dude.
I appreciate that. Yeah, dude, I was a really mean person. Like I was hate filled. There was one, and I've never shared this. There are two events that I will never ever be able to get over. Is I used to hide heroin there was a bush out in the front of our house. I would double Ziploc my drugs and stick it in that bush out in front of the house because I wouldn't bring it in the house because I thought I was being a good dad.
God.
Yeah, bro.
So what pushed you towards going this route in the first place? Like, was it just where you grew up? Were you just bored?
People that I associated with, man.
Your circle can do a lot of good or a lot of damage to you. That's for sure.
You are who you associate with.
I 100% believe that.
Period.
Yeah.
You don't become successful by hanging out with people that are constantly trying to ruin themselves.
They don't get it.
No. And some people just never will.
And it's one of those things where, like, if you are doing good and you're going to do, let's say you're going to take like a rad trip, or you're going to buy a nice home or something like that, to people who don't try hard and people who don't push themselves or people who don't have any ambition, it sounds like you're bragging to them.
I've been told that.
Yeah, it sounds like you're bragging.
Oh, you think you're better than me?
Yeah, it sounds like you're bragging. Yeah.
I've
encountered that before, and it kind of sucks because you're not. You're just trying to share the thing that you have going on, but when your life is full of rad shit, it sounds like you're bragging to the people who aren't doing so well. You know,
because it's not normal anymore to see good things.
That's a good one. Yeah.
I live in a place where all you see is negative, right?
Yeah.
So it's not normal to see positive affirmations come from somebody. And for it to be true positive affirmations.
Right.
Right. You know, I've encountered that with a couple of friends, and I have been told, man, you just think you're better than me. Well, you get tired of hearing that. And that's where old Chris comes back out, and you just go, I am.
Honestly, I mean,
I am.
You are. One of my favorite quotes is, and because people have this idea that like everybody's equal, you know, and it's like they're not. And one of my favorite quotes is, the most unfair thing you can do is treat everyone fairly.
Correct.
It's the most unfair thing you can do.
Yes.
There are some people who don't fucking deserve it, dude.
No. And some of them have it.
Yeah, which is crazy, which is the craziest part. So you were hiding your drugs in a bush because you thought you were being a good father.
Yep. I came home from third shift one night, and I got two more for you. Third shift one night, I am taking my Xanax and my Vicodin, and I knew exactly how much I needed to nod. Took that, passed out on the couch.
You knew exactly how much you needed to nod? What does that mean? Like
to fall out. Just
wait. So you knew the exact dosage to
I mean, down to the quarter of pill.
Really?
Yeah.
You
get so good at it, dude. And you put that last quarter underneath your tongue, let it dissolve. Yeah, dude. And that's scary.
That is scary. It's hard to wrap my head around it, right? Because you're doing this thing that you know you shouldn't do, but you can't stop doing it.
No, because you feel something.
And then you know exactly how much you need to get to that exact, like, it's almost like you can dial in the feeling.
Yeah, about every 3 weeks to a month, you'd have to redial it because you're getting used to it.
That's such a crazy thing to know how to dial in a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of any other way that you could do that with any other feeling. Like, does that make sense? Like,
no, it does.
Like, you can dial in how you're going to feel.
My daughter was 5 when I passed out on that couch. Again, third shift, right? So it's 6:30 in the morning. Just got off, still in work clothes, and I'm zonked. She's trying to wake me up so she can get a cup of juice, and she can't wake me up. She has to go into her mom's room, and she's like, I can't wake daddy up. And Jennifer never yelled. She never screamed. She never anything. She was like, I'm so disappointed.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. And that was tough, dude.
Yeah. That's a tough one.
Something could have happened to that little girl. And
yeah, could have. Yeah. You wouldn't have even been alert enough or conscious to.
No. So at the time, I didn't feel like I deserved, 1, to be alive, or 2, to have kids. On my way to rehab, I pulled money out of my pocket because I still owed my dealer. My daughter is saying goodbye to me. She doesn't know where I'm going. She just knows I'm going for a while. And I hand her $200. I said, make sure you give that to mommy, okay? That $200 was so my drug dealer got paid. Isn't that sad?
Yeah, dude.
I lived a very, very rough life, man.
Yeah. And it's just because of the circle that the people that you had around.
Just because of who I was with.
Yeah. So how did you cut ties with them? Like, what was it after you came out of rehab?
Yeah, man. So that's the cool part of the story. Whenever I got out, so, you know, they leaned heavy on God and everything else. And I want people to believe anything they can believe, right? So if that is what you believe, you know, power to you. I know that there's a higher being, and that's cool. I just don't know what it is yet. But whenever I got out, man, I stood right in front of my wife, and I deleted just about every single contact in my phone.
Good.
All of them.
That's a big moment for you.
Oh, it's huge.
That's a life-changing moment right there. That exact moment where you stood there, that might be more important than going to rehab. That might have been a more important decision than actually handing her the $200 and leaving to go to rehab. Coming back after rehab, standing there and deleting all of those contacts might have been an even more important moment in your life than deciding to go to rehab in the first place.
I had my best friend's number, Jennifer's number, and my parents' number. That's all I had on my phone.
That's all you need.
Yeah. So that was really cool, man. And, you know, they tried to give me Suboxone while I was in rehab. It made me feel like I was on dope.
What was it?
Suboxone.
What is that?
So they put this strip on your tongue, right? It's to take away your withdrawal is super heavy on heroin.
Okay.
Super heavy, right? So they give patients this.
I didn't mean to cut you off. What does the withdrawal feel like?
So
for the people who've never withdrawn,
it almost feels like there's knives in your stomach, man. And it doesn't matter which way you roll.
Cold? Are you like sweaty?
Yeah, but you sweat the whole time. So whenever I took the Suboxone for the first time, I nodded out really heavy in one of the meetings at the rehab facility, right?
Okay.
And I told the lady whenever it was my turn to get my medicine, I was like, I'm not taking that shit.
Yeah.
I white knuckled my recovery. There was no Suboxone. There was no meds. There was no nothing, dude.
Like a fucking man.
It was either that or I was going to fall victim to another drug.
Yeah.
My whole baseline was I'm either going to die doing this shit or I'm going to fucking live.
Do they give you that to take the edge off?
Yes.
Is that what it's for?
Yes.
So it's sort of like a microdose? Is that
almost
like a good way to...
Sure. Yeah, I'm sure there's more scientific way to say it and do it, but that's what we can call it.
Okay.
So for the first 4 nights, I had rug burns on my knees because I couldn't lay still in bed. I was in pain, dude, crying, fucking sweating. I was the color of this bottle, dude. I was in bad shape.
It's brutal.
But God, after that first week, man, you're just like, holy shit. Like,
food tastes better.
Everything was better.
Color's brighter.
I remember laying in bed, coming off a third shift, and this is the last and final bad thing that I'm going to share. My son was just born.
Okay.
Jennifer's not working. I'm on third shift. I'm also a drug addict. I'm coming off my drugs, trying to sleep. And the baby starts crying. Instead of going in and seeing if she needed help, instead of checking on the baby and instead of checking on her being a man, I laid in that bed and yelled, "You're going to have to quiet him down. I'm trying to fucking sleep."
Yeah, that's a bad one. Yeah.
It's a real bad one.
Yeah.
And in that moment, maybe not that moment, it was the day after, whenever I was, clean before I started my regimen all over again. It's like, you actually fucking said that to her.
Yeah.
You actually said that to her. And then that makes you feel worse.
Yeah.
And now you want to go use again.
Yeah.
It's a never ending cycle, dude.
Whew, that's rough, dude. Shit.
It's bad.
God damn.
So that's why I hold Jenny as close as I do to my chest.
That's good.
She's been through some shit.
That's good. She's been there with you.
She's been through some shit.
That's good shit, dude. She's still there.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. Maybe without that, you wouldn't appreciate what you got now. So you wouldn't hold it so dear. You know what I mean?
Not even close.
So, I mean, I guess if there is a silver lining, then maybe that's it. So you deleted all your contacts and then never heard from them again? Was that it?
Oh, no.
Were
they came to the parking lot of my job trying to find me. We ain't heard from you in a couple weeks, bro. You good? Like, they knew when I got off of work. They knew my pay schedule. They knew everything. So
how did you finally you're like, yo,
I ended up having to beat the shit out of one of them.
Oh, God.
Like,
that escalated quickly.
Well, he tried to tell me that I was going to, what did he say verbally? Flip the script. You're going to start talking to the cops. I know you're going to. And he shoved me. He's fucked up. And, here I am clean. And I'm not a tough guy by any means. I pummeled that dude. I pummeled that dude, man. And I
that ass.
I didn't even feel bad about it. I was just like, don't ever call me. Do not. If you see me in public, you do not talk to me.
Yeah.
You don't exist.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, man. And then ever since then, people just kind of got the idea like, oh, he's not a dopehead anymore. Sweet.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, dude.
I really appreciate it, dude.
That's a hard hill to climb right there. That's a fucking mountain, dude.
Brother.
That's not easy. It's not easy to sit here and talk about what you just talked about either, to go back through it.
No, it gets me emotional, man.
I saw it a little bit, but you know what? It makes you realize how far you've come. You need it. You need it. Sometimes you got to sit there and you got to. It's like what you said earlier when we were talking about the podcast. You're like, what an accomplishment!
What an accomplishment, dude.
Well, yes, and thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course.
But it is a lot of fucking work, right? Like, I mean, this has been a fucking uphill battle the whole time. Nothing about this has been easy. It has
to be.
Yeah, and it's been more annoying than it has anything else. But I always come back to this thing that I heard one time. What a privilege it is to have all the work that you used to pray for. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's true, though.
Because
it's
fucking
true.
6 months ago, I was like, man, I should start a podcast. I don't know. Like, because I was talking about it. I was thinking about it. I've always talked about doing a podcast. And I was like, I was just like, I don't know what held me back, but I was like, well, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but like there's always something else, but yeah, I guess it just seemed like a lot to fucking do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it has been. It's taken me for fucking. I wanted to be ready to go in November. It's all coming up on February, and I haven't even got the first episode out yet. That's how much is involved with it that I didn't know.
Sure.
So it's a huge undertaking to start something like this, not knowing anything about it. I had to call in favors from friends. You know what I mean?
That's what they're. Yeah, dude.
Shout out Brandel. Brandel is the fucking MVP. He is one of my best friends, man. And Brandel, I'll tell you, when he came down to set this up, Brandel, the day before, drove 5 hours to go do the job that he had to do that day. Brandel's a videographer. So he drives 5 hours out, goes and does the job, drives 5 hours home, gets a little bit of sleep, gets up, drives 5 hours down here to me, spends 5 hours setting this up for me and helping me with it.
Good Lord.
And then drives 5 hours back home again. Brandel didn't have to fucking do that, dude.
No.
You know what I mean?
And it looks great. He did a fantastic job.
Dude, I've been calling in favors to make this happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I fucking hate asking for favors, dude. Dude, I'd rather fight the ghost of Kimbo Slice, dude.
Stupid. Oh, shit.
Listen, I fucking hate calling in favors, dude. But it took so much to get it done.
Oh,
and
shit.
I think that's what honestly kept me from doing it for so long. But like now I'm stoked that I have it. But you know, I think that applies here. You know what I mean? What a privilege it is to have all the work you used to pray for. You asked for it. You're the one that signed up for God's Strongest Warrior package. Fucking here you go, dude. You know what I mean?
On a silver platter, baby.
So when you started getting into the content creation game and you started to take it serious, were there no one that you
in
so
my
you just
head,
did your own thing?
Yes, and that's
I like that.
That's why I was different.
I like that.
Yeah, so
like
you
that.
get a lot of copycats on the internet, dog.
Dude,
we already crossed the name out.
The amount of times that I've seen somebody do, like, I'll give you one. This one, everybody was doing it, and I thought it was, I don't know, for me personally, if I see somebody who does a joke or, you know, does something funny on the internet or whatever, right? For me personally, I'm like, that's off limits forever. You're not allowed to go do it too, right?
Dude,
That's
it's
their
stealing.
thing, right? Yeah, like and the big one that was going around since Christmas just passed was I ran out of cigarettes and they come outside to like pack their cigarettes, but it's a box of Christmas tree cakes. Dude,
If I see that video one more time, bro.
I saw it 1,000 times from 1,000
Just something
different
to take
people.
the edge off.
I don't know. To me, it was lame.
It is lame.
Every time I saw it, I was like, I don't know who did it first, but shout out to whoever did it first. Whoever came up with it, you're a fucking goat of the internet. It's really fucking funny. Everybody else who did it after, you fucking suck.
Oh, you're terrible.
You're a terrible person.
Terrible. Yeah, no, man. That's why I never got in. I was never in the content creator circle.
Yeah.
Nobody fucked with me. I'm hard to like whenever it comes to my business.
Okay.
Not as a human, like
Yeah. I feel like you get along with most
pretty
people.
likable guy.
Yeah.
But whenever it comes to like what I do professionally, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it with my goddamn chest. Okay, I'm better than you. And that's a mentality that I think a lot of men, a lot of people just in general don't have anymore.
I think it is, you know, but competition, you know, it breeds creativity.
It's so healthy.
You know what I mean?
It is so
It is
healthy.
healthy.
God, it's
You
healthy.
need competition.
Yes, bro. I love it.
You need competition. Like when I started hearing about these kids who play sports and they were like, we're not keeping score. I was like, what the fuck do you mean you're not keeping score?
Then why am I out of bed on Saturday?
Yeah. What do you mean? I don't understand. What's the fucking point of playing the game then?
I'm going to go home.
There's
and
a
then,
fucking winner and there is a loser. And for those who lost, you get to go home and think about how much you suck.
Yes.
And you get to feel how bad it hurts. And then next week you get to come back and you get a chance to rise up again with a full heart.
That's right.
Fucking pansy.
Let me go to a game where they don't keep my kid's score, bro, and I'm taking him home. I'm plugging in Mario Kart and I'm whooping his ass. I'm gonna create trauma.
You need it, dude.
Yeah, you do.
You fucking need to
Yeah.
lose, dude. Like it's part of winning. That's what makes winning feel so fucking good.
You know, there's a content creator right now, and I'm not going to say their name. I'm not Tom Petty. I'm just Petty. You know, I watched his stuff go from like, he literally just says, word in the video.
Okay.
Right? One word.
All right.
And then he starts messaging me and, you know, we start talking back and forth. We talked a little bit about him last night. Right.
Okay.
Now I'm seeing his facial movements and how he's delivering the jokes and the way he goes off camera after he's done with the video. You know what I mean?
I see what
it feels very familiar.
Yeah, you don't say.
And I've run into that before with other content creators. It used to piss me off.
Yeah.
And now I'm just like, man, I got a big old dick. You know what I mean? They want to be me so fucking bad. And then you just do it better than them. And that's what continuously makes me win on the internet, man.
Yeah.
Stay ahead of the people that want to be you.
Yeah. If they're watching you, they don't know what to do.
Correct.
Yeah. If you're following somebody, you can only go as far as they can go.
Bro, where'd you get that camera, man? Your video quality looks great. And next thing you know, your people that follow you and talk to you all the time, now their setting is starting to look the same. Their delivery of their jokes is the same. They use the same start videos that you do.
I know a little bit about this. I know a little bit about being copied. So, yeah.
I guarantee it.
I know a little bit about that.
Bro, you actually made a post. It was the lighthouse.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, what about it? Wait, what?
So I see yours.
Okay.
And I see the dude who tried to copy it. I mean,
yeah.
I would say like down to the fucking last stroke. It was so bad. It was so bad. And you were nice about it, bro.
I was? What did I say? I don't remember this.
I can't remember exactly what the post said, but you didn't just come out and say you're a fucking poser, bro. And you should have. It was, dude, he tried to do your tattoo.
I mean, I've been copied so many times. In particular, the lighthouse. The lighthouse has been done more than any other tattoo that I've ever done. The lighthouse has been copied that much.
Really?
Yeah, it's my most famous tattoo. There are two tattoos that sort of define.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there are two tattoos that sort of define my career. One is the lighthouse.
Okay.
They're both mixed style, obviously, but one is the lighthouse. I remember when I did that one went fucking viral. Like it just blew up. And to this day, anytime I talk with someone about tattoos or whatever, they're always like, "Oh, dude, the lighthouse." The lighthouse comes up every single time. I always say that I peaked 10 years ago because that's.
Don't tell me that. I get tattoos from you regularly.
I know. So I always say I peaked 10 years ago, dude. Because that tattoo is the tattoo everybody brings up. The other tattoo that is sort of like a defining tattoo of my career was there's a yellow mixed style rose.
Okay.
That rose in particular, there had never been a rose done in tattooing ever that was like that rose until I did it.
Oh, it was that deep.
Yeah. And then after now I can name like 3 people off the top of my head who only do mixed style rose tattoos pretty much. And it's just like, you're welcome.
Right.
So I know a little bit
Pay
about
your fucking homage.
The crazy thing is they'll try to do the whole like they'll try to do the letting the styles develop thing. They'll try to act like they're onto something new.
Sure.
You know, I ran into this recently. Every few years this happens. Some tattooer comes in, he starts doing mixed style tattoos, doesn't know where it came from, and he's all like, "Oh yeah, I'm just, letting the style develop." I'm like, "It's been developed, homie. I put that shit in concrete like 15 years ago. Like, I promise it's developed."
Does it ever piss you off?
What?
Or are you flattered by it?
Okay, no, okay.
When people try and come close to the style.
Not at all. So that's how things evolve. For a long time, it was my followers that were sort of like the problem.
Sure.
Anytime somebody would do a mixed style tattoo for a long time, my followers would go comment on their tattoo and be like, "That's Yogi's shit." Yeah. And I had to be like, "Oh, whoa.
Calm down, guys.
Whoa. Everybody calm down. It's okay." I was like, they can do it too. Look, I don't own it. I wasn't the first one to do it.
Sure.
I don't take credit for inventing the style. I didn't. As a matter of fact, a lot of people don't know where my influence for that actually comes from. It actually comes from growing up in like, you know, being born in the 80s, growing up in the 90s. My influence for mixed style tattooing comes from I was obsessed with anything that brought cartoons into the real world. So Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Cool World, Space Jam, Osmosis Jones, fucking Mary Poppins had the Penguins, McGee and Me. Anything that brought cartoons into the real world, I was obsessed with. This was my version of that.
Okay.
I didn't invent anything, so I don't claim to have invented mixed style tattooing. Now, I will say that innovation is rewarded, execution is worshipped. So whoever innovated it, they can get the reward for that. But I'm worshipped for it because I did it better. Execution is worshipped.
Sure.
Right? So that's where all my sort of pats on the back come from. So I never tried to claim that I actually invented mixed style tattooing. That never came out of my mouth. It couldn't be further from the truth. But what I see now is I see tattooers who try to come in and play dumb. Like this dude I saw the other day, he's been tattooing for 5 minutes. He's doing a bunch of mixed style tattoos. He's all like, oh yeah, you know, just letting the style develop, right? And somebody went and tagged me and they commented, they're like, yeah, like Yogi's done for fucking years. And he was like, he's like, I started doing this before I even knew who that dude was. And I was like,
you probably saw it from somebody who saw it from me.
I was like, yeah, but like, it's like, come on, dude. Like, yeah, really? Like, he follows me.
Oh.
I was like, I was like, you follow me, dude. Like, what do you mean? You know, I didn't go, listen, I don't punch down. You know what I mean? Like,
I do.
I don't get me wrong. I'll take the low road if it's warranted. But a lot of times, like, you know, I've definitely been in situations where people have gone out of their way to be rude to me on the internet or make a video about me or whatever. And what I do is I just block them. I don't even respond, dude. Cause like, they're not relevant. They're just trying to be, it's like Eminem. It's like you fucking, you throw out a diss track to Eminem. A lot of times he won't respond. Why? Because it puts more light on you than it does. Like, like him whooping your ass just makes you more popular.
Yeah.
So I could clap back, but I don't because it's just not worth it. And all I'm going to do is give them more clout. So I just block it. Let it. The internet moves so fast. It's gone in it's gone in 48 hours.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's what makes me mad. The people doing it. Absolutely not. I think that's great. I think that's how things evolve. I encourage it. I like it. But when people try to do the whole like act like they invented it, or act like I didn't even do that, player, and I'm the fucking guy who does it. You know what I mean? I am the influence for mixed style tattooing and tattooing. I am the fucking guy, dude, and I don't even claim that I invented it. And then you have these new kids who are like fucking. Oh yeah, just letting it develop. I'm like,
not even a little.
It's so many people have done it at this point. I'm surprised it's not its own fucking category at tattoo shows now.
It will be.
I've been waiting for it.
It will be.
But yeah, so that people doing it doesn't bother me. People claiming that it's theirs, that does. Because if anybody gets a fucking crown for that, it's my fucking crown.
That's right. It goes back to I'm better than you. You gotta say it every once in a while, man.
It's not true, but
I wouldn't have drove 9 hours if it wasn't.
You drove 9 hours a bunch of times.
Yeah.
I hate being that guy. Like, I don't like being cocky about it. You know what I mean? I just do the thing that I like. You know what I mean? It just so happens that I was like good at multiple styles and I was able to build something cool. You know what I mean? Like, so for me, it's not really about like owning that style. It's more so just like that's the thing that just ended up being popular. Kind of like you know, people rip your shit and it's just like you're just doing your thing. You know
constantly.
What I mean? Yeah. So
got another monster, or do I need to DoorDash?
You want a rock and sock, dude? Trying to get a rock and sock, bro?
Don't call it that. I should have never came here.
My boy wants a rock and sock.
That's the dumbest thing you could have ever told me about you.
That's how you catch bats.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I don't believe you.
Google it.
I'll wait. No, last time you told me to Google something, you told me that Winnie Pooh was a girl. Don't say it because it's already been debunked, you fucking douche.
I did not do that.
I have video proof.
I'm gonna go get some monsters.
The internet is forever.
All right. Got my boy a rock and sock.
So to touch on the rock and sock, okay, my stupid wife, I just got off the phone with her, and I say stupid in the most loving way that I possibly can. Okay?
He said it with his whole chest. Yeah, I heard it. He meant that shit.
I called you a liar.
I'm sending this. This is gonna be a short.
Yeah, as soon as it pops up, my stupid wife.
I'm gonna clip the first part to the second part. It's gonna be like, that's why I hold her near dear to my heart, and then it's gonna be cut, and it's gonna be like my stupid wife.
You should. That's a good thumbnail, bro. So I just got off the phone with her, just checking in, telling her I love her an awful lot.
Break,
bro. She made me feel bad. I called you a liar on your show. Turns out you can catch bats with rocks.
It's okay to apologize.
Oh, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'll say thank you for the rock and sock. Can I do this on your show?
What?
Zen? Old Zennerkin?
Yeah, I don't care. Sponsored by.
Oh, come on, Zen, please. You have no idea how much money I spend with you guys.
Yeah, you have no idea how much money I spend.
Bring the black cherry to Indiana.
I don't know anything about it.
Oh, dude. And they, fat girl pouches, dude. I mean, just fat girls, right? 9 millis. These are 6 mils, right?
Uh-huh.
Alp will give you 9 milligram.
What is it?
It's just nicotine crystals and food product. That's why I use them. They're clean.
Well, that's some thick girls right there.
Oh yeah, in your lip, dog. I mean,
my 600-pound nicotine pouch.
Oh man.
Okay. All right. Well, Chris got tattooed today.
I did,
and he hated his whole life the whole time.
What a bad spot.
That's a tough.
And
one.
you know, he waited. That's the thing that pissed. Bro, you had put down your ink caps. I'm eating a sandwich, and you let out with, "Yeah, it's a really bad spot."
Yeah.
You could have just left it out.
I mean, would you rather me not be honest with you?
I knew it was going to hurt. I didn't need the affirmation from you.
I was just letting you know.
Dude.
It's important.
My thigh was the worst.
Your thigh was
I get called a pussy for that constantly.
By who?
Women.
Well, I mean, you did only sit for like 5 hours, so. Thanks for watching, everybody. Really appreciate it.
Fucking 12 hours.
It was not.
Yes,
12.
it was.
He's such a
And that
liar.
was after I drove 5 hours.
You don't even have 12 hours at a show.
And we play second because of fucking Earthworm Jim.
You play second. I didn't even want to do it. I was incognito until you
dude,
fucking
nobody
went
even
out there.
knew you were there. Yeah. I said, they were like, "Who did your tattoo?" And I'm like, "Yogi Barrett." And they're like, "No, he didn't."
Yeah. What the fuck? I remember this.
He's right over there. And they're like, "No, he's not here. We know." And I'm like,
yeah, the promoter was even like,
just fucking walk around the corner. Yes, he is. You can't miss him.
Yeah, I was incognito until you fucking decided to go up there.
I blew your shit up, bro.
Yeah, you did. And then like 40 people showed up at my booth to start taking pictures and just all that stuff.
You're welcome.
Listen, I was in my buddy's booth. He was like, Jonathan hit me up ahead of time.
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey, do you want me to put Yogi Bear?" I was like, "Absolutely not." I was like, put John, dude. And he was like, "Oh, okay, cool." I was like, "Put that I work at your shop. Don't even put my shop."
I didn't know it was that deep.
Yeah, I was like, just put me. Yeah, I was like, because I hadn't done a show since 2018, and that was what, 22 when we did that.
Yes,
22, 20. Yeah, it's 22.
22. Right at the end of it.
Yeah, so I hadn't done a show in 4 years, and I was like, yeah, I had no interest in doing a show. I just went to just go hang out with Fudd.
Sure.
Yeah, he hit me up. He was like, "Hey, man, you want to do a show?" I was like, "Not really, but I'll come to hang out with you." And I was like, "Yeah," and I told him, I was like, Put John Barrett, don't put the shop name. I was like, I want to be incognito. He was like, "Okay, cool." And he was like, "As far as the booth goes," I was like, "You can have the whole thing." I was like, "I'm just going to tattoo in my spot." I was like, "You can put all the stickers, all the prints, all your stuff can be the whole table."
Don't put me in the limelight.
Yeah. I didn't even do my signature fucking, write Yogi on a piece of paper and tape it on the fucking banner behind me. You know what I mean? That's my banner when I go to shows because I just try to stay low key.
Are you lying?
No, I've had people keep the fucking paper. Yeah. They were like, "Yo, can I have that?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, you can have it. Go for it, dude." They're like, "Sick." Like,
somebody's got that in a Ziploc bag at their house. Somebody's got it
somewhere. Yeah, it's like I've had a few people keep them after the show. They just keep them.
Speaking of keeping weird shit, when I was a kid, we went to Mississippi. I kept Brett Favre's grass in a Ziploc bag.
You kept what?
Brett Favre's grass. Do you know who Brett Favre is?
Yeah, it's quarterback for the Packers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, you kept the grass
Yeah.
from his house?
Yeah.
What were you doing at his house?
Driving by.
There's so much missing from this.
No, there's not.
What
we were driving by and they were like,
Who?
me, my friend, his mom, and grandparents. They live in Mississippi.
How old were you? Where did you
8, 9.
You knew this was his house?
I
Or
didn't
they said it?
until we rolled up, right? And they were like, that's Brett Favre's house. Huge. Gate.
Duh.
It was just what you would think Brett Favre's
Yeah.
house would be, right? And I was like, hey, can you guys stop the car? And they're like, yeah, I guess. Why? And there's this 8-year-old pulling grass out of his fucking right in front of his gate, just yanking it out. And I'm like, we're good.
And you
I kept it.
Anyways, so yeah.
I later on go on to do drugs in my
Yeah.
later life.
So I was trying to be incognito at the show. Yeah, you blew up my spot too. You're like, oh, go there for tattoo of the day. I was like, don't do that.
Yeah, I told everybody.
Yeah, and then he told everybody, and then everybody came and found me, and then I had to tell the promoter that his show wasn't. Were you there for that?
Oh, it was bad, dude.
Yeah,
I thought Fudd was gonna beat him up.
No, that was that. No, we gave the fucking the MC a panic attack.
Yeah.
But the promoter came over on Sunday, and he was like, "Hey, what'd you guys think of the show?" And I was like, because he knew who I was now, and he was over there, and yeah,
Sure.
He's like, "What do you guys think of the show?" I was like, "Oh, it was all right." And he was like, "Oh, well, do you have some issues?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Your MC fucking drove everybody crazy all weekend," because the dude would not shut the fuck up.
He was bad.
Like, don't get me wrong. I know MCs have a job to do.
Sure.
I get it. I've been to a million tattoo shows. Like, I understand. But this dude was relentless.
He was bad.
Even when there was nothing to say, he had the microphone, and he would find a kid, and him and the kid would get on the microphone and play games on his phone together. Like, he wouldn't stop.
Oh.
You know, I told him about the MC. I was like, "Yeah, your MC about drove everybody fucking crazy, man." And he was like, "Oh, whoa, man, this is the first time I'm hearing about it." And he's like, "No one else said anything." I was like, "That's because they plan on coming back." And Fudd was like,
Shit.
I was like, "I don't fucking care." You like,
I'm sorry.
I was like,
I'm better than you.
but I was like, dude, like, yeah, he didn't say anything to me outside of the hotel on Monday when everybody was leaving. So, which is fine because, you know, fucking lost to Earthworm Jim. Honestly, I was just salty.
I was pissed. Pissed, dude.
I didn't even care. Like, dude, I tell people this all the time when it comes to tattoo shows, like getting fucked and like losing, it happens way more than winning does.
Yeah, no shit.
No, and I don't. No. I don't mean like because you're not good enough or because sometimes it can be faulty judges. Like, dude, I've been to shows where it's like a tattoo collector up there, and then there'll be like a fucking piercer's wife, and fucking like. So, like the promoter's cousin, like fucking that kind of shit. I've been to shows where it's just like 3 black and gray tattooers judging. I was like 0 fucking color tats are winning today.
Oh no.
You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It kind of depends on who the judges are too. Yeah.
Sure.
Now if you get a solid group of judges who are all good tattooers, they all know what they're looking at, they'll pick accordingly. You know what I mean? As long as they don't show any favoritism, which they can do, because at this point, whenever a Timmy B tattoo comes up. You know when a Yogi Berra tattoo comes up. You know when like if Paul Acker's there and there's a horror portrait that comes up that's sick as fuck. We all know Paul Acker did it.
Sure.
You know who's who a little bit, right? So at this point, whenever you're a judge and you're seeing these tattoos come across and you're in the business and you've been doing it a long time, you know who people are. They can play favoritism.
Yeah.
So I mean, dude, getting fucked happens more than you win, way more. You know what I mean? And I've won a lot. So if that tells you how much I've been fucked for, tattoo of the show and tattoo of the day. But, it's a great chopping block to kind of figure out where you're at in the tattoo world, as long as you get some fair judges and stuff. But yeah, losing to Earthworm Jim, technically, the tattoo I did on you was like, as far as application goes and skill, like it was far beyond what Earthworm Jim was capable of, whoever did that. But the Earthworm Jim one, because the judges had nostalgia. It was like a nostalgia tattoo. So that's what I'm saying. So sometimes it can be just because of how they feel, not necessarily what they're looking at skill-wise or anything.
Well, it pissed me off for 2 reasons. First reason. Number 1.
First reason.
First reason. Okay? The homie took second place, bro. The homie should always take first. Okay? Second reason. I sat there for 12 hours.
It was like 7.
It was, you just said 5 not too long ago.
It was like
It was 12.
It was 7.
With
maybe 8 with breaks.
With 2 drinks and a sandwich because I thought I was going to pass out.
You were fine.
Oh,
you were fine.
Not. By the way, that is the closest a man has ever been to my junk for 12 hours.
You're welcome.
Stupid.
You learned some things about yourself that day.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a good sandwich.
Where did it even come from?
What was it? It had to have been a machine.
Oh, was it?
It came out of a plastic tin.
Did it?
Yes. And it was the best fucking thing I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, I think you're right. I thought we had sent Angel to go get sandwiches. I never mind. Yeah.
In that moment, that was the best sandwich I've ever had. Best.
Dude, listen, when you're hungry and you've been getting tattooed for 4 hours, listen, that sandwich hits, dude.
I'm going to leave.
Where are you going?
Not here.
Why?
I'd rather sit in a fucking hotel room and
rather fight the ghost of Kimbo Slice. I said that to Fudd and he was like, I'm making stickers of that shit.
Shout out Fudd, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw my jug earlier, but
Fudd Ruckus. That's his name on Instagram. Shout out Fudd.
He's such a cool guy. Dude.
Fudd's the best. Fudd is like one of my favorite people.
I walked into the shop for 5 minutes and he was like, "Oh, you like those?"
Yeah.
And then just gave me prints.
Yeah.
That he charges money for.
Prints and stickers, and you got a pack, dude.
Yeah, he was great.
Fudd's amazing. Fudd is a fucking goon. Like from the hardcore world, dude. Which I know a lot of people don't know anything about that. But so I'll give you an example.
The MC.
And I'll no. Okay, so the MC, that was more me than Fudd, and I'll tell you why. So Fudd and I are in the booth. The MC comes over. He's been annoying the fuck out of us all weekend, and he had actually said something to Fudd's girlfriend on the mic, being cheeky. He had said something to Angel on the mic as well, being cheeky. Now, with my situation with her, like, Angel's beautiful. So the way that I look at that is like, if you're dating someone who's pretty like that, they gotta be able to police their own shit. You can't. But as the dude, you're gonna be. What are you gonna do? Fight people all the time? Like, no. It's like,
she's got to know how to hold that.
Yes,
down.
And she does very well with that. So I didn't. To me, I didn't. I was just like, it rolled off my shoulder. To Fudd, he had a problem with it because dude has a microphone.
Sure.
Okay. Because he has a microphone, he feels like he can get away with it. So Fudd felt like he was like, sort of like picking on people and they can't do anything about it, right? That's how he looked at it.
Yeah.
Right? So Fudd just has like a moral compass, and if you don't align with that moral compass in some way, like Fudd has a problem with it. You know what I mean? Like not necessarily like, I mean, he'll hang out with people he doesn't agree with morally in tattooing and things like that. But like when things like saying shit to people that's out of line and stuff like that, like if he hears people do it, he'll take up for people. You know what I mean? He's very like that. So that's kind of how he looked at the situation.
Sure.
So he had more of an issue with it than I did. The MC, it's the last day of the show. He comes around and he's putting flyers for his show on all the booths, which he had permission from the guy who throws a show, because he has his own show too. So he was throwing flyers on everybody's booth for, his show. And he was telling everybody, hey man, I got a show too. If you want to come, here you go. So he put some on our booth, right? He goes to walk off. Fudd stops, gets up, takes his gloves off, walks over, fucking grabs the fucking flyers and throws them out into the middle and goes and sits back down and starts tattooing. Dude sees it happen and he comes back and he was like, hey man, what's going on? And he was like, is there a problem? And Fudd's like, yeah. He was like, well, what's the issue? He was like, I'll tell you what the fucking issue is. Oh. Yeah. And it went from 0 to 100 real quick. And I saw what was about to happen. Fudd was about to kill him, dude. And I was like, so I jumped up in an attempt to not that I'm trying to be Mr. Tough Guy. My idea was I'm going to scare him off so Fudd doesn't kill him.
Sure. Yeah.
So I jump up, I take my gloves off because Fudd's still sitting. I stood up and took mine off. And I was like, yo, motherfucker. I was like, we ain't gonna fucking tell you twice. You know, I start, doing the whole thing, right? And I'm just trying to get him to fuck off.
Sure.
Before he fucking kills him.
Yeah, because we're not trying to catch charges.
Yes, right. I'm out of state. I got the fucking kiddo.
Yeah, I'm trying to go home.
Like, dude, I was like, all right, so I'm trying to get dude to fuck off. But when I stood up, it set Fudd off even more. Then Fudd stands up. And fortunately, dude fucks off pretty quick. And then Fudd is like, he's like, and then he got mad about the fact that, like, because Fudd's got that side to him, but he doesn't like to be that way. When it happens, he doesn't feel good about it. He doesn't feel like a tough guy. Of course,
yeah.
He feels sort of embarrassed almost, right? It seemed like. And I think that made him even more mad. The fact that, like, he was just kind of, people looking at him like, this dude's crazy right now. You know what I mean? So he's like, gets even more pissed off. And he's like, he just takes a walk. And he just goes and, like, but that's what that situation was like, I was just trying to get dude to fuck off. And then we found out later that we gave him a panic attack after he rounded the corner down there. He had a panic attack because of it. What are you going to do?
Bud. Fuck your Flyers.
Yeah, I was like, what are you going to do, man? But that's not to paint Fudd in a bad light. You know what I mean? Fudd's one of the best people.
I could never see Fudd in a bad light.
Yeah, he's one of the best people I know. And he absolutely crushes everything.
He does.
He's doing so good. I'm so proud of him.
And the 2 times that I've met him, both times, I kind of felt like he was feeling me out a little bit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But, dude, he's welcomed me twice and made me part of the circle. It was great.
Yeah. Fudd's a good dude.
Yeah.
Crazy guy. He'll welcome anybody who's just nice and polite and cool. And
he's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of the best dudes I know, man. Seriously. But yeah, he's also very, very capable. Like, in the hardcore world, there's stories about that dude that are like
scary.
Yeah.
Scary.
And I'm not going to go into too many of the stories either, because I want to save them, because Fudd's doing the podcast. So
is he?
Yeah, Fudd's going to do it.
That's nice.
Yeah. So I'm going to wait before I jump into any of those stories. But when that episode comes out, if you guys are interested in that, like, yeah, there's
good luck following me, Fudd.
Dang, bro.
No, I'm just kidding. Please don't hit me. Especially in the face. I have to make videos.
You do have to make videos. You got to make lots of videos, dude.
Yeah.
What plans you got coming up?
So
what are you working on?
Nobody knows this. I'm getting to start circuiting stand-up comedy again, dude.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I'm doing some stand-up.
I got to get out of my fear bubble. I'm very scared to do stand-up. Mm-hmm. I'm a very outgoing person. Mm-hmm. But, dude, I had one bad show in North Carolina 3 years ago. And, bro.
Bombing on stage is fucking terrible.
Oh, it's the worst, bro. But let me tell you something. There is not one comedian on this fucking earth. And if you say that you've never bombed on stage.
Oh, yeah. They all know what it's like. They all talk about it, too. Like, it's like you need that. Like we were talking about earlier, you need to lose.
Yeah, and I lost.
Yeah, you need those L's, dude.
So I'm in a
L's build character.
Almost black only room.
Oh.
Okay. Almost black only room.
The white boy.
I am the white boy.
The white boy.
And
well, you're in North Carolina, so
black comedian. I'm following him. Oh. And you know how, when they find something funny, they will relocate.
Yeah.
They just get up and they're just all over the place, you know?
Yes. This is most definitely a thing. It's a thing in the South. I can't speak for black people everywhere, but I've lived in the South my whole life. People running away when they find something funny.
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
It happens.
I love watching black people at a comedy show. And I love watching them at a magic show. It's my favorite.
Yeah, I've seen the David Blaine videos. So you didn't get any ha-has?
No. So I start telling this racial Mexican joke. Like, this is how I lead out the gate.
Okay.
What a guy.
What? I'll probably think it's funny.
We're not going to tell it on air. Okay, because my stage presence is not the same thing as camera presence. Okay, it's kind of like Jim Carrey. He was Jack and he was the genie on stage. He was a nasty son of a bitch.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So totally different guy. And I got a chuckle out of one dude, and he was the guy I wanted to chuckle. So I still felt complete that night.
Okay.
He had a bedazzled fucking cowboy hat on, right? Okay. Bedazzled jacket and the jeans to match.
Okay.
And I heard him go, ha ha.
Tight.
I was like, dude, I win.
That's all we needed. That's
win,
all
bro.
we needed.
He was the only one. Dude, I did, I think 4 minutes before I was like, all right, guys, that's my time. Have a great night. I puked. I was like,
you puked?
Oh my God, I was terrified.
Oh God.
Pure panic attack, bro. And I think why I failed is because a lot of my jokes go off the dome. I don't write anything. I didn't write anything, right? So I'm like going through this thing in my head of this should work, this should work, this should work. If you're just starting out, write your fucking jokes down. Write everything down.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah.
And it's not frowned upon to have a piece of paper in your back pocket and check out where you are in the set.
I think if you do that, you need to call out the audience for calling, like, fuck, you know what I mean? Make it funny.
So, but yeah, dude, I'm going to start stand-up comedy again.
Nice.
Very excited for that.
Nice. There you go.
Just started the YouTube up.
The YouTube.
Yeah. So
What's on there?
shorts as of right now.
Are you just doing shorts? Or are you doing any long form?
I will be doing long form, and I kind of went over this in one of my recent videos. Is my closet that I'm going to be kind of sitting in for this is going to be dad stuff, drug addiction stuff, mixed in with some funny things. You know, I am going to be vlogging.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for whatever reason, people want to know what the fat guy's doing, right? So that's what we're going to start doing, man. I'm going to let them.
It's kind of sick.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Also, that camera I showed you is going to come in handy.
Oh, that camera is going to be gold.
Dude, that thing is all you're going to need.
Yeah, dude, throw it into Adobe.
That's all you're going to need.
Your finished product is gorgeous.
That's all you're going to need.
Gorgeous. So we're going to start vlogging a lot more. You know, I got a lot of.
I can't wait to see this.
I got a lot of kickback. Right. So whenever I tell people
not wanting to
know that I didn't. So I've been to Alabama, Florida state line, florabama about 6 times this year. Right.
Okay.
And I'm very secretive about what I do with my family.
Yeah.
I've always been like that on the internet. Right. Like I'll show bits and pieces. You need to keep
that separate, I think. Yeah.
And people are like, well, what'd you do? Where'd you go? Where'd you eat? Did you like it? Did you have fun? Who'd you meet? Why didn't you vlog it? I'm just like, maybe I could do things like that, but still keep them separate. You know what I mean?
You know what I think the vlogging thing really helps with more than anything? What I've seen anyways. So if you have something like, let's say you have a clothing brand. This is an extreme example because the guy that I'm about to mention is an absolute beast. And I know you're going to know the brand when I say it. So is a lot of other people. It's a huge brand. So this, like I said, it's an extreme example because the guy, this is all he does, but flag nor fail. Okay. So that brand, part of what made that brand as big as it got was because he was daily vlogging on YouTube.
It's huge. And I didn't realize how huge it was.
I think vlogging is a better use for vlogging is like if you're going to use it to push people to a brand that you know what I mean? Like you've got to have something to vlog, right? So if you're working on your brand and you work that into your daily vlogs, people start going and buying the stuff.
Of course.
Like that's what he does, right?
Yeah.
Everything he does is flag nor fail now. I mean, it's constant. That's all at least that's all you see in the vlogs. He's got like 50 other businesses, but that's all you ever see in any of his vlogs is like just the flag nor fail stuff. And it makes people go like, oh shit. And he's always doing cool shit. Like, I see vlogging as like a tool more than I do like just getting paid for like video content. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It's like push them towards something.
And then the last thing I'm going to be doing, very excited about, vlogging will help with this, and you're going to laugh so hard.
No, what is it?
I'm creating a wedding venue. I'm getting ready to buy some land.
Okay.
A couple acres out in a little town called Brown County, Indiana.
Okay.
It's known for its forests, very hilly.
Okay.
For Indiana.
Nice.
So it's very pretty, but I found some land right off of the road. Needs developed a little bit, but I am going to build a barn dominium and start a wedding venue out there, man.
That's tight, dude.
Yeah.
That's rad.
What a cool way for some extra income. You know what I mean?
That's sick. Yeah.
And really be involved with it.
Yeah.
So if you guys ever get married in Indiana.
Yeah. There's your boy right there.
Yeah. It's going to be great, man. We're going to do it really pretty. We're not going to go based off of, my tattoos and shit. Like it's going to be very conventional. It's going to be really good, man. I'm excited for it.
Have you booked any shows yet for the comedy stuff?
I haven't. No? Not yet. Again, that's that fear sitting in the back of my head that I'm going to fail.
Yeah. So you're gonna.
Yeah. A lot.
Might as well get started. It's like when people, it's like jujitsu is a good, example for this. a lot of people, when they go into the gym, the idea for them is to not get tapped out and to get better at tapping people out.
Sure.
When I did jujitsu, I was like, okay, you're going to get tapped out 1,000,000 times on the way to a black belt.
Yes.
I was like, so let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and start stacking these L's up, dude. Although they are still wins, because any day that you drag your ass into practice and get choked out a bunch, that you're fucking winning the day. You know what I mean? But
Absolutely.
you know, when you go in, you get your ass handed to you because you're starting. You know what I mean? It's like, it doesn't feel like you're winning at all.
That's really good. So I just told my son, he just started wrestling this year.
Nice.
Colton's a very athletic kid.
Yeah, you can see it. Good frame for it.
He got his ass handed to him. I wrestled for 11 years growing up. I see this kid line up right in front of him, and I looked at Jennifer and I said, "Oh no." She said, "What?" He was a stud. He was one of their captains. No. He's a stud. Colton got his head handed to him. I mean, within 14 seconds, just smoked. Colton was like, "I suck. I'm bad at this, blah, 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 blah." Right? So I did the dad thing, and I'm like, dude, not every loss is a loss, dude.
Right.
I said, you play video games where you don't win the match, you still gain experience points from that.
Yeah,
match,
for sure.
So
you don't lose, you learn.
Yeah. So right now, as far as like the losing part, I know that's going to happen in the comedic scene.
Yeah.
But right now I'm Eminem in it, dude. I'm writing every joke that I can come up with. I'm trying to develop my storytelling a little bit because I like
Those are the
crowd
best
work.
ones.
They are.
Those are the best. When you can tell a story.
The crowd work is the fan favorite right now because of fucking Matt Rife. I don't know if he'll never see this, but fuck Matt Rife, right?
Why?
So have you not seen his Netflix specials?
What about him?
Oh, they're bad.
I saw the first one that he did. I thought it was funny.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was an absolute fail. Absolute fail.
I'll tell you. All right. So I feel like
you got to know your lane in comedy though, man.
Well,
Burt Kreischer's the best storyteller doing it right now, other than Segura.
I saw Segura's new one. I didn't like it at all.
Loved it.
I didn't like it at all.
Loved it.
I wasn't here for any of it. I thought his earlier stuff was better, but like also at the same time,
I agree.
Also at the same time though, whenever I have these opinions about stuff like this that I've never done, I'm like, well, you know, it's like with movies. I'll be like, that movie sucked, and then I'll also be like, well, but I've never made a fucking movie either, so I don't know what.
And that's where I've got to back up a little bit. You know, here I am talking about, well, Tom's old stuff was better than his new stuff. Yeah. Tom's one of the goats. I have no business even speaking his fucking name.
He's got
you know
some
what I mean?
Great fucking content.
God, he's good.
Yeah, for sure.
So you get two storytellers like that versus somebody who just does crowd work. Like he's crowned in that. You know what I mean? He's the best crowd work guy around. Matt Rife is.
I mean, that's
what he
not
does.
a bad thing though.
No, it's fantastic,
I mean?
but that's his lane. Yeah. That's where he became popular. He got on that stage, dude, and tried to tell those stories. And there were a couple that just.
I kind of applaud him for like trying something new. You know what I mean?
Always. You know? I just don't like fucking Matt Rife.
Is it because he's pretty?
I think it's because he paid to be pretty.
Some people have to pay to be pretty, dude. Some people
bullshit, bro. No. Tom Segura didn't pay to be pretty.
Tom Segura's not pretty.
Prettier than he was, a little fat motherfucker.
He's still not pretty. You know what I mean? Dude, lots of people pay to be pretty, man. Listen, I saw this dude recently. It was just on a phone. So I have a buddy of mine who's like he owns his own practice. A buddy, an acquaintance. But he owns his own practice. And we were just hanging out. He shows me these pictures of this guy that works at UPS. Okay. Now, I guess UPS's dental insurance is outstanding. The guy gets a completely new mouth. The previous mouth was just the worst you've ever seen. I mean, he just was missing a bunch of teeth. He had some that were sideways.
Like, you know, if he's walking at you, you know it's going to stink.
It looked like, yes.
You know
very
it's
much
stinky.
so. Yeah, it looked like a graveyard. You know what I mean? It was a fucking...
Don't say that.
It was bad, dude. It was real bad.
Like, you know it's going to stink.
It was. He shows me the afters, right? This dude got a smile that changed his life.
Sure.
Like the dude came in, he said when the dude came in, he was very kind of kept his head down, kind of to himself, really kind of, He said once he got his new smile, he said it was a whole new person, So some people do have to pay to be pretty. But fortunately, UPS picked up a lot of that check. Apparently, that smile, from what he told me, cost $84,000.
Whoa, buddy.
UPS picked up 80 of it. Cost that dude $4,000.
I'm about to start over at UPS.
Yeah,
bud.
dude. Yeah. So, yeah, some people got to pay to be pretty. Matt Rife used to have an ugly fucking smile, dude.
Jawline's fake. Smile's fake.
fake?
Yes.
He got I mean, I get it. You know what I mean?
I don't. He was funny.
No, I'm saying like
he was already
get,
funny.
I get where you're going, where you're coming from is what I mean. I get it.
It's like the pay to play shit. You know what I mean? I go back to video games again. It's pay to play, pay to win, dude. Like
I'm in a pay to play business, so
yeah, but you're good at yours.
Yeah. What? Tattooing?
Yeah. We'll call you the storyteller of tattooing.
Who? No.
Yeah, dog.
No, I'm not that good at storytelling. There are people who are far better than me.
Way to push me over into Fudd's lap. He's closer than you.
Who? What? When? Oh,
downplaying
wow,
downplaying yourself. I just go to fucking Ohio.
We're coming away with some gold on this one. Fucking rockin' socks. Fucking. I don't know if
this is a good episode.
But like I said, I've never done comedy. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm that good of a storyteller or anything like that. But
well, I sit here and I talk shit. Matt is doing great. Tom Segura is the GOAT. My biggest goal is to meet Kreischer.
To meet Kreischer?
Oh yeah. So
on like sort of like
just a quick handshake.
Is your goal to meet Kreischer, or is your goal to be doing a show that Kreischer's headlining, and that's how you meet on like sort of a level playing field? You're not just a guy who shakes his hand one time. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think I need that.
No?
No.
Okay.
I don't think I need that. I think I
think that would be cool. Like, because it just gives you a little more
because of the space that I'm in now, I think it would be cooler for me in this moment for him to be like, oh shit, I've seen one of your videos before, man. This shit's fucking funny.
That's right. Yeah, I
and
got you.
Then have that happen. You know what I mean?
I got you.
I think it would be more embarrassing for me to be like, hey, my name's Christopher Ernstes. I do social media. He's like, who the fuck are you? I have a thing on my phone. I have a video. We went and saw Bert Kreischer 2 months ago. Okay. He then announces to this whole entire stadium, I'll be at so-and-so bar.
Mm-hmm. You showed me this video.
So I am clean of alcohol since October 26th, not a drop, except for the drop that Bert Kreischer poured into my mouth. Okay.
I mean, I think that's a little better than a handshake, if you ask me.
It is. Okay. But here's the story. So we show up, we wait out in the cold for over an hour to get inside this place.
Oh, Jesus.
We finally wiggle our way up to the front. Bert is shirtless. He's standing on top. He's pouring shots in everybody's mouth. And you hear me audibly say, Bert, right here. And he takes the bottle and he leans over. The bottle's already upside down. Jennifer is standing right in front of me, bro. So he goes like this, okay? Right into her eyes. Right into her eyes. I mean, she goes blind immediately. Some of it hits my mouth and I'm like, yeah. Jennifer was like, oh, he's so funny, blah, blah, blah. It's funny whenever Bert Kreischer gets it in her eyes, but when I do it, it's all, ooh, stop, don't.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
but I think you're going to do all right.
That's my first run-in with Bert Kreischer is he
That's
blinded,
pretty sick, honestly.
Yeah, he blinded my wife. And he ended my sobriety. So, Bert Kreischer fashion, I guess.
I heard that movie Van Wilder was based off of him.
I heard the same thing. Is that true?
I don't know.
It'd be badass if it was.
Well, we watched a few movies today. We watched a couple. It was cool.
It was 3.
It was 2.
It was 3.
It was 2.
It was the fucking monkey movie.
We started at 3, but it was 2.
It was the fucking monkey movie with The Rock.
The monkey movie. The Rampage.
Monkey movie.
It's the monkey movie. I only put on one movie one more time.
No. So, I don't know. Okay, if you guys have ever been to a serious tattoo shop before, if they say, we're almost done, I just need to do the highlights or one more movie, you can guarantee you still have 2.5 to 9 hours left. I'm living proof.
He's lying.
Okay. Cut all that. Cut all that. Because not a soul on this planet should be able to believe that bullshit.
I feel like you have PTSD from me saying like, hey, put on another movie.
Dude, the first time you ever tattooed me was here.
Yeah, that took like 7 hours.
It was 12.
It was like 8 with breaks.
I thought we were going to be friends. And then like the hour 7 hit, dude. And I was just like, I'm I don't know about him, bro.
You guys do. I will say this. You guys, for the ones of you who come and sit like that, I don't know how y'all do it. Because getting tattooed sucks, first of all. Getting tattooed sucks, first of all. And then
you don't know how we do it?
And then on top of that, having to sit for that long, I was like, y'all are crazy.
Y'all
are crazy people.
Hamburger helper hands.
Oh, yeah.
Each one weighs 900 pounds, dog. And he's just like, you ready, buddy? All right. For 12
What'd
hours.
You say earlier? What'd you say earlier? 281 pounds. You about to fill 280 of them?
That's right.
Dude.
Yeah.
I do have fucking, Mickey Mouse hands for sure.
You do, buddy. But the reason we sit that long is because of what we get out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. We get some good pieces, I have to give my clients incentive to sit because that kind of work takes a long time.
This one's rad.
I love that one. That's one of my favorite pieces. I started tattooing you. When did I first tattoo you?
It was either 2022 or 2021.
How did I? Oh yeah, I remember how I met you. Never mind.
We already marked it out.
Yeah. We met through a person whom we it's like Voldemort.
Hey.
Oh, he said it. Yeah, like we don't say his name. But
no, I don't.
We got a good friendship out of it though.
Oh, it was solid.
Yeah, we got a good friendship. Yeah.
Hell, we just went to florabama not too long ago.
Yeah, we went to Orange Beach. I'll tell you, I was thinking about that earlier. I'll tell you something that I learned going to florabama with you. Okay, so you know this, but I am I'm a bit of a recluse, and I have a very short social battery. So when I get back from doing something, like I go to the room and just decompress. Like I don't. But of course, the professional artist is a fucking recluse. Like
sure.
Who knew, right? But I will say you guys were like really patient with me as far as like some of that stuff goes. Not that I don't feel like it was like a burdensome thing, but I did like just go to the room and chill, which you guys were totally cool with that. But I will say what I learned hanging out with you while we were down there, because your family, y'all are runners and gunners.
Yeah, we run, buddy.
Yeah, y'all go do all kinds of stuff, right? What I learned down there with you guys was it's okay to like go do a lot of stuff. Like it's okay to go do a lot of stuff and like hang out and like have these rad experiences where normally in my head I'm like, oh, like we got to go here, we got to fucking walk 2 miles to fucking get there, we got to pay this much. Like I just see all the like sort of like the negatives, right? And that's just kind of how I'm wired. And when I was down there with you guys, I got to be honest, when we were doing things that I was kind of like, at first I was like, ugh, I had fun.
Yeah.
Every time. And I was like, you know what? I was like, I don't know what I was even stressing for. You know what I mean? It ended up being a great time and I had fun with you guys.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Fun with you too.
Yeah, it was rad. I had a good time.
For a long time, I was like you. I didn't want to go places. And whenever she watches this episode, she's going to go, yep. Dude, I didn't want to walk 2 miles to go do something. I didn't want to be on a boat for 4 fucking hours. I didn't want to.
What I learned was that whenever you're doing those things, it's who you're with.
I hope you guys had fun, man.
We did.
Truthfully.
Dude, honestly, yeah, I'd like to do it again. Yeah, I had fun, and I think I'd be better at it this time. You know what I mean?
Well, now you kind of know what to look forward to.
Now I know. You know what I mean? But like, it made it easier for me to like kind of look at that stuff and be like, yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Years ago, I never would have done anything like that.
And I don't fucking do boats. Like
I know. Whenever you told me that, I got all nervous, and I was like,
I don't fucking.
I've got a dolphin cruise fucking booked, and I've got a pontoon boat booked. I've got jet skis booked.
Mind you, he booked these. I had no knowledge of this. Like this is just stuff that Chris booked, and he was just like, yeah, we're gonna do jet skis and a dolphin cruise. I was like, I don't want to get in. I'm from Florida, and I don't want to get in the fucking water, brother. Dude. Like and we were in the water a lot.
I wish I could have recorded your face whenever I let out with jet skis.
Oh, yeah.
Because in your mind, once you finally told me, you had this mindset that we're going to be in like this podunk hole, man-made hole that we're just going to be riding jet skis in with fucking alligators.
Yeah, I was like, oh, great. Yeah, jet skis. What you mean where the alligators and the fucking... The sharks are like that sounds great. Honestly, we saw more jellyfish than anything.
Brother, you went pale. You went pale and you're like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
I'm not doing it. And
it was one of the more fun things we did while we were there.
Dude, Mia had a blast.
Mia did have a blast.
She had a blast, dude. Yeah. It was so cool watching you guys do that. Yeah.
It was awesome.
Plus the kids got to hang out, man. It's always cool whenever we get to be homies, but to watch the kids interact with each other,
yeah, they had
cool.
fun too. Yeah, they had fun with each other. Yeah, it was rad, dude. I learned a lot. I got out of my box a lot on that trip for sure because I don't do boats. Like I would always say, like people would be like, yo, let's go fucking get on a boat. I'm like, you got a better chance of seeing Jesus than finding me on a fucking boat, dude. Like, I absolutely not. And I went on to two. We did the dolphin cruise. We rented the boat.
Jet ski is technically a personal floating device.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. And the jet skis were probably like, that should have been the most scary because that's where you have the least amount of coverage underneath you. You know what I mean?
I told Megan, I was like, if he can jump this hurdle right here, if he can get over the jet ski, dude, the rest is going to be cake.
If you've never ridden jet skis like me, dude, it was like, the way they feel when you're turning and stuff. Dude, I was slowing way down. I was like, oh God. I was like, this, yeah. But then I saw you and you're out there doing fucking flips and like all like, I was like, this motherfucker's been riding jet skis his whole life.
Yeah.
I was like, God, yeah, you're a water dog for sure.
We chase boats. We chase the boats so that we can hit the wake, man.
I saw that.
Dude.
I was like, this is crazy, dude. I was like, Chris is out there doing it. I'm out there just trying to get the fucking hang of it.
Well, what was cool is watching your progression on it. So whenever you and Mia first went out on it, I was watching it.
Yeah, I had to take, I had to get used to how, because the throttle was very like, I mean, it is
responsive,
very responsive. It goes fast.
And then by the end of it, you guys were doing the damn thing, man.
Yeah.
And it was cool to watch you guys do that.
She was having a blast.
It was a great time, man.
It was awesome. We had a lot of good food. We had some good times. Yeah. We had some rad food. Yeah. Florabama's dope.
Florabama is the spot.
I like it, dude. We had a lot of fun. And I'm definitely want to go back this year for sure.
Shout out Shades, by the way. Give your boy a chance.
Shades is dope. Shades is a store you already knew about it, but I didn't. That's the first time I'd been there. We go into the store. It's called Shades, and they have dogs in there that you can just pet that just hang out in the fucking store, dude.
Yeah.
You can have beer while they serve beer.
Free beer.
Yeah, free beer. Yeah. Like while you're shopping, you can just get beer and pet dogs. I was like, this place fucking rules.
Yeah. I had an armful of clothes, dude.
Yeah.
First time I ever met Joe, and he was like, did you get a beer? And I'm like, no, do you have some for sale?
That guy was the owner, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he actually just had us on his yacht last time I went to Florabama.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You were making those connections down there.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll take a beer. And then as I'm paying, the lady was like, do you want to do our statewide shot contest? And I'm like, what's that? And she's like, well, whatever state gets the most wins. And I'm like, what do they win? She's like, I don't know. So I got a free shot of tequila. Got a free beer. I got some cool clothes. The dogs are amazing.
The dogs are amazing. The dogs are rad.
Dude, his business model is incredible. He's such a smart guy.
In terms of what? Like just the dogs and the free beer and stuff?
So
or what
just
because that's enough for me. Like
yeah.
I'm for sure buying something when I go
between that and the hospitality that comes with it. So Joe will take the time to shake hands with
he was in there hanging
everybody.
Out. Yeah. He
often
likes being a people person.
Yeah. It's faint and he's good at it. You know what I mean? Yep. So at a lot of the times you could have went into any store in the wharf and you're not going to find the owner.
Right.
Dude's got an 80s Bronco pulled up to the front. You'd never know it was him.
Yeah.
What are you guys looking for, bro? You just think he's some dude just there fucking, I like this store. He runs it, dude.
Hey, that's his store.
His dogs have bow ties on.
It was so sick, dude.
Yeah, it was
The dogs are rad. The dogs are rad. Well, buddy, we're coming up on 2 hours, so I think we've got plenty.
Good luck editing this motherfucker.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while. I've got to cut out so much because Chris just likes to, lie a lot. First of all, and so I can't have you guys thinking that my tattoos take 12 hours because they only take 7. Will I say something wrong?
Fucking finish the podcast.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Chris, where can people find you?
I am Christopher Ernstes. He says Chris a lot. Christopher Ernstes on Facebook.
Yes, I do say Chris.
Or you can find me on Instagram as Christopher Ernstes, or you can find me on TikTok Christopher Ernstes.
Ernstes, Ernestes, right?
Ernstes.
Ernes.
Nope.
ERN.
ST.
Ernstes. I thought there was another E in there.
No, everybody thinks it does. I've heard Ernestes,
I
Ernst.
thought there was another E in there too.
No, it is.
Ernstes.
Yep, pronounce exactly how it's spelled.
Christopher Ernstes.
Ernstes.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Well, buddy, thanks so much for doing this. I really appreciate it, man. That's awesome.
Thank you
You're
so
the man.
much.
I appreciate it. All right, guys. That's it for this one. Yeah, see you next time. Oh, did you do the pop?
Have to.